Have a good day, everyone. I'm going to talk about my research, which is social media usage and English vocabulary level of undergraduates in Sri Lanka. This research paper was conducted to see the correlation between the two variables, which are social media usage and vocabulary level. So I really wanted to check whether there is a connection, there's a relationship between the social media usage on undergraduates vocabulary level. Here are the research questions. I want to check why should we encourage or discourage certain age categories to use social media to enhance their acquisition of vocabulary. Can the type of contents on social media influence the vocabulary level of undergraduates? And is it possible to enhance one's vocabulary level through social media usage? And the objectives are to identify the social media usage levels among each age category and to scrutinize the variety in influence in different social media contents on vocabulary level. And third one, to measure the possibility of enhancing one's vocabulary level through social media. So my literature review, most of the scholars have stated that social media itself a great platform to acquire vocabulary, to improve the vocabulary level. And the research of A.L. Saga and Aiders, they state that social media is the widely adopted method to learn vocabulary. That's why I chose social media and to check the relationship between vocabulary level. And here are some studies which are conducted to check the vocabulary level. And the first one, so they have used the VLT test, which I have used to check the vocabulary level. And the findings of Zainal and Rahmat signifies both positive and negative effects of social media exposure on undergraduates' vocabulary level. But these two researchers, they have not used a standardized test or something. They just have given a they have given a questionnaire, and upon their responses they have analyzes that social media is a great platform. And even some local scholars have attempted to see the relationship between the two variables, which are social media and social media usage and vocabulary level, but most of them have focused on the writing skill and the vocabulary. So my research used the VLT test, and I have used three levels, which are 3000 word level, 4000 and 5000 word levels. The correlation of social media usage and vocabulary level will be analyzed by the standardized tests. So this VLT test will be used to analyze this vocabulary level, whilst SMUS is used to analyze the social media usage. So my research will cover the gap, providing a statistically valid correlation, because I am the one who is using the two standardized tests to measure these two variables. So the methodology, the data was collected through a questionnaire. In the questionnaire, I have included the VLT test questions as well. So the social media usage is measured through SMUS. I have included some questions from this test as well. So I have used these two tests because they have a higher Cronbach value. And in my research, I could gather 50 responses. And IBM SPSS software was utilized for the entirety of the analysis operations. However, the participants are not from the local context, from not the private universities. Some government university students also participated, and the participants are above 18. So they have to first answer the VLT questions, then SMUS questions, and finally have included some questions to get their demographic information. The most important thing is the responses stays anonymous and confidential. Data analysis. So according to the VLT score, 28 have scored more than the median, which is the median is 86.5. So 28 have been able to score more than that, and there are 45 undergraduates who have scored about 45. So in the VLT test, if there are 30 questions for each level, if a student is able to answer more than to get correct answers more than 15 questions, that means they have achieved the satisfactory level of each test. And there are 45 who have scored more than 45 marks. So altogether they have been able to gather more than 15 for each level. And there are 43 undergraduates who scored 24 per level. So scoring 24 per level means they have achieved more than satisfactory level, which is a very considerable mark. And there are 9 undergraduates who have shown their excellence in the test because they have got 30 out of 30. So altogether they have received 90 marks. Here is the analysis of the hours spent on social media. So it is clear that social media is one of the crucial factors in undergraduates' life because according to this table, there are 27 respondents who use social media 1 to 3 hours per day, and there are 40 students who use social media 3 to 5 hours a day, and there are 7 students who use more than 5 hours, and only 2 students use social media less than an hour. So since there is more exposure to the social media, we can assume that there is an impact to their language, to their vocabulary because of social media. And so I'm going to answer the research questions. The first research question was whether we have to encourage or discourage certain age group to use social media. So according to the analysis, I found that the age does not predict vocabulary level of participants on a statistically significant level. So we cannot predict that since someone is 18 to 24 or 24 to 30, they have improved their vocabulary level to a certain level on social media. So it is something we cannot we couldn't identify from this survey. And the second question was influence of different social media contents on vocabulary level. So the results suggest that the combination of social media usage based on different content types and motives collectively plays an important role in vocabulary level and its development among participants. So my third question was to check whether the social media enhanced the vocabulary level. So the result indicates a moderately positive correlation between these two variables. So we can come to the suggestion that these participants who use social media more tend to score higher on vocabulary level test, 99% confidence level. In the 1 to 3 hour usage category, moderately positive correlation was discovered among social media usage and vocabulary level. With the 27 participants that use social media within this hour category, correlation suggests higher vocabulary level can be expected. Same followed even stronger among the 3 to 5 daily usage group with the generation of a very strong positive correlation, suggesting a strong relationship between two variables. So the discussion in Sri Lanka, where we think that social media is some kind of a barrier to the younger or the teenage teenagers or the young generations vocabulary, knowledge and everything. So this research shows that social media can be utilized and should be utilized in a more effective manner in the linguistic field, because if you look at the VLT test, majority have responded, and they are responded, and they show that they have a strong command in vocabulary. And it is very clear that in the previous slide I have shown that the 1 to 3 age, 1 to 3 hour usage category and 3 to 5 hour usage category, they have shown a good result in their VLT test. So we can come to the conclusion that social media is a great platform to acquire or improve one's vocabulary. And future implications, results suggested that social media usage of social media on a medium spectrum may enhance one's vocabulary level while displaying a trend where certain types of social media engagement and usage. It was discovered that duration of the usage of social media has an impact on the vocabulary levels of undergraduates. Therefore, the time duration of usage should be arranged in a way that other possible vocabulary development aren't damaged in the process. All the generations can use this study to change their perspective on social media. So, and even as a limitation, this study is a cross-sectional study. So the time allocated for the study was limited. So if there were more time to do the study, we can get a few other more positive responses as well. And if we have time, or if we could have incorporate some diverse diverse respondents to the survey, we could have get better results, I guess. So here are my references. Thank you.